Before we begin, if you enjoy real chilling stories, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really supports the channel and motivates me to share even more terrifying tales. Thank you. You're the best. Now, let's dive into what happened that night.
They lived in a small house outside the city, surrounded by a dense forest. The house was old but cozy, with a large garden where the children loved to play. The husband, wife, and their two sons, 8-year-old Mark and nearly 6-year-old Joseph. The woman had always dreamed of having a daughter. She loved her sons and was proud of them, but the dream of a little girl had been with her since childhood. Her own mother had passed away early, and she had always wanted to feel the same bond she once had with her. After numerous visits to doctors, examinations, and tests, they learned the harsh truth. After her last childbirth, she could no longer have children. This news shattered her. She began to withdraw into herself, spending hours in her room staring out the window at the forest that had once inspired her. Seeing her in this state, her husband and children held a family meeting. After long discussions, they came to a decision. If they couldn't have a daughter of their own, they would adopt one. And so, 7-year-old Annabel joined their family. The girl was incredibly sweet, like a ray of sunshine glowing from within. Her golden hair and big blue eyes seemed so pure that even the forest around the house seemed to come alive with her smiles. Annabel quickly bonded with the boys, especially Mark, who became her best friend. Everything was going wonderfully. Joseph's birthday was approaching and the family was preparing a grand celebration. Balloons, garlands, a cake shaped like the boy's favorite hero. Everything was ready. But it was not meant to be. One rainy autumn evening, the couple went out to buy the last few things for the party: balloons, the cake, and so on. They left the children under Mark's supervision. They returned late at night after the rain had stopped, but the forest around the house seemed eerily quiet, as if waiting for something. They entered quietly, not wanting to wake the children. They turned off the TV in the living room. Mark had probably been watching it and forgot to turn it off as usual, and went upstairs to their bedroom. They decided to check on the children. Mark's room was empty, only scattered clothes and a messy bed. Frightened, they ran to the other rooms. But Joseph and Annabel were also missing, with only chaos left behind. Horrifying thoughts raced through their minds. Suddenly, a faint rustling sound came from their bedroom, as if someone was flipping through the pages of a book. The couple rushed to the door. What they saw there they would never forget. By the bed near the window lay Joseph's mutilated body. The boy was covered in blood, as if he had been bitten or clawed. His clothes were torn and his face was frozen in an expression of terror. In the far corner, Annabel sat with her back to them. The woman ran to the girl, wanting to hug her, but she wasn't scared. She was just sitting there, eating Mark. Annabel turned her head, chewing greedily. Her blue eyes, which had once seemed so pure, now burned in the dark like those of some insane creature. She looked at the woman and whispered, "Mommy, don't you love me anymore?" The woman began to back away toward her husband, who was sobbing over Joseph's body, while Annabel slowly crawled after her, never taking her eyes off her. The police broke down the door. A foul stench spilled out into the street. The neighbors had called them when the family stopped appearing. The police found 4 mutilated bodies. Amidst the horror sat the girl. She stared at the bloody bodies and muttered incessantly, "Mommy, don't you love me anymore?" Her voice was quiet, but every word echoed in the minds of the officers, who couldn't understand what had happened in that house. Later, it was revealed that Annabel was no ordinary girl. Her past was shrouded in mystery. She had been found in an abandoned house in the forest where the police had discovered several missing children. No one knew where she had come from, but now it was clear that she was not what she seemed.